Привет снова всем зрителям данного видео. Я продолжаю прохождение третьей части игры Risen. И как вы помните по прошлому выпуску, мы нашли Петти. И она сказала, что присоединится к нам только если мы добудем большой корабль. И судя по этому заданию, один из этих кораблей находится здесь. И теперь мне нужно найти способ, как его заполучить, либо украсть, либо еще как-то. Ну, впрочем, как-то так. Но перед этим я сейчас, разумеется, туда схожу, все разведаю, смогу ли я его украсть. Так, хорошо.
Come on, let's go.
Sure.
Давай, пошли со мной. Потопали к пляжу. Я действительно не знаю, получится у нас или нет, но попытка не пытка. Может быть, нам нужно поплыть туда и как-то его угнать, или я не знаю. Ну, давайте попробуем сделать так. Потому что другого способа... Ой, я не вижу. Так, плывем. Подальше от этих. Так, сюда. За нами, надеюсь, они не поплывут. Так. Но я, конечно, сомневаюсь, что я смогу его спокойненько так украсть, но все может быть. Попытка не пытка.
Good to see you're all right. Move along. Don't you have work to do?
Так, тут главный есть.
Don't believe my eyes. Is that really you?
It would seem that way.
What? What kind of devilry is this? We buried you. You were as dead as a doornail, man.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you too, Jake.
Really? Good for you. Wish I could share your enthusiasm. You should have stayed where we buried you. How on earth did you do that? Some kind of voodoo stuff?
Something like that.
I knew it, man. What are you doing here?
I want my old ship back.
You can forget all about that. You're no longer our captain. Understand? I have no idea what hellhole you sprang from, but your time is over.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. Here come the threats and the beatings again. But that won't help you. This ship won't move an inch without a crew. And the lads here now do what I say. So save yourself the bother, alright?
All hell has been unleashed in the southern seas, and you're fucking about here.
Since when have you been bothered about the southern seas, eh? That's not our business. As long as the ghost ships don't attack us here, everything's fine as it is.
Alright. Are you gonna join in the fight? Or are you just gonna wait until the shadows overrun you and your boat?
We're only a small crew here. Why should we mess with the shadows on the high seas?
What if the natives back us up?
They've got a nice bit of crumpet there. I think her name is Charney, a voodoo witch. I saw how she slashed her way through the jungle. None of those creatures there even had a chance. That girl is really something, man. You should try and convince her to take part in your little war against the shadows. If you manage that, you can count me in.
Right. It seems like everyone does whatever they want here.
Listen, man, we were willing to follow you as long as you were the strongest among us. But look at you now. You're not even half what you once were. I won't be able to take you seriously again until you get your strength back. Go and talk to the natives. They'll know what to do with someone who's half dead. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn a voodoo trick or two. Now that would impress me.
Так, понятно. Но магии Вуду я обучаться не хочу. Поэтому, как вы уже поняли, в 2 раза дешевле я поплыву в бухту на Каладоре к друидам, к Элдрику, к нашему Элдрику. Вот он мне поможет. Что? Почему именно сюда? Ага. Пиратскому кораблю. Ладно. Поплыли к нашему кораблику. Точнее, шлюпке. И отправляемся к друидам. Давай, доплыли. Ну что ж, поднять паруса. Так, Каладор. Так, нам ведь точно на Каладор? Да, Каладор, железная бухта. Каладор, отправляемся. Ну, Элдрик, жди меня. Так, хорошо.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Хорошо. Так, и куда мне надо? Так, друиды. Друиды должны быть здесь. Хорошо. Как мне более точно к ним пробраться? Пойти по этой тропинке. И сюда. Хорошо. Попробуем.
What are you doing here? I'd advise you to leave, and quickly.
Why should I?
The shadows are rising out of the ground. There are reports of dead people everywhere. Green fires are burning. Suddenly, these damn demon hunters appeared and took over the old citadel. And you're asking why?
It's probably just as bad everywhere in the southern seas.
If you say so. I'm a fisherman, not a fighter. Since the shadows started threatening the world, it's harder to survive on Calador.
Hard, but not impossible. That's a reason to hope, huh?
I don't think I follow.
It's all right. Just ignore what he said. What are you doing here?
When I'm not fishing, I'm advising all the new arrivals on this island to turn around and leave immediately.
I'm not planning on leaving again.
I figured you'd say something like that. Then let me take you to our fishing village at least. Just so you don't wind up wandering around Calador until some shadow makes you his breakfast.
The fishing village sounds good.
Good choice. Let me know if I can show you the way.
Take me to the fishing village.
Follow me.
Так, рыбацкая деревня. Но ты меня ведешь не туда, куда я хочу пойти. Ладно.
Here we are. Have a look around, but you won't find much here. If you're planning to go deeper into the wilderness, remember to stock up with provisions. Apart from that, I do knife throwing practice every evening. Feel free to challenge me if you see me doing target practice.
Ладно, спасибо. Ну, давайте осмотримся, что тут есть. Может быть, приобретем
What's that
что-нибудь.
supposed to mean? No fish?
I'm sorry, but you heard me. We have to look to our own. Can't give away everything we have.
Blood. An uncle of mine was also a fisherman.
And where's he now?
Sleeping with the fish.
You could try to catch something at that beach yourself.
I don't have time for that. I'm telling you straight, before you ask. If you want a message delivered, find someone else. I'm fed up with dragging other people's crud around. I'm gonna take a break now.
Так, да. Хороший у нас получился разговор. Хорошо, тут мне делать нечего. Я сюда прибыл только ради того, чтобы попасть к друидам. Поэтому идем к друидам. Элдрик у нас старик тот, что надо. Он нам поможет. Я надеюсь.
Look out! Bones is here!
Вот так вот. Быстро и четко разобрались. Так, я правильно иду? Да, правильно иду. Крыса. Блин, ну почти ж нанес удар. Ну, так тоже неплохо. Да, ёлки-шпалки. Отдыхай, птичка. Просто отдыхай. Так, вот у нас проход. Автосохранение произошло. Хорошо. Это радует. Так, это у нас непонятно. Телепорт в цитадель. Хорошо, запомним. Тут есть телепорты. Так, задание выполнено. Цитадель охотников на демонов. Вот именно это и есть то место, которое я искал. Но как вы поняли, зрители и подписчики, в этой третьей части Ризен я буду на стороне фракции охотников на демонов. Ни туземцы, ни стражи меня не интересуют.
Nice shack.
It's a little more than that.
Yes, it is. A big, nice shack.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Да, Элдрик, ты снова изменился.
Quite a thing to say.
Well, I wish they were just empty words. But unfortunately, this is our fate. Welcome to Calador, the last bastion of the Dark Warriors this side of the great stream of lava. As long as the war of the Titan Lords continues, we will need every strong man we can get. Our task here is to defend the people against the forces of darkness.
A Shadow Lord stole my spirit.
Yes, I suspected as much. I can see it in your eyes. That's not good.
I could think of better situations.
How did that happen?
It's a long story.
I've got time.
All right. We were searching for treasure on the Crab Coast. Our path led us through an old temple to a gorge, where the ground shook and revealed a cave.
A skull cave. And inside you found a large gate made of pure crystal.
You seem to know the story.
These skull caves have appeared all over the southern seas. I've heard innumerable reports of people being hunted and killed by shadows. Often, their souls are removed in order to make them compliant. Your strong will alone is the reason you're still in command of your wits. Most have become minions of the underworld.
You have come far. Impressive. Tragic that it will all be for nothing.
I don't want to join the underworld. Help me get my spirit back.
It's not that simple, lad. The underworld is full of mysteries and illusions. One moment everything seems clear, and the next, it's all shrouded in a veil of oblivion.
But you must be able to do something.
The old culture of Calador was highly developed and may contain the knowledge we'll need.
Have you any idea who is behind these attacks by the shadows?
It must be an ancient power from times long past. Our opponent has not yet revealed himself, but I'm afraid that when he does, it will be fatal.
A ghost named Crow is terrorizing the seas.
The enemy should never be allowed to gain control of the seas. If that happens, we will all be finished. None of us will be able to count on other factions for help.
What's a druid got to do with demon hunters?
Don't let yourself be blinded by the dust of the crumbling ruins. Even today, this land still conceals a great power. In its heyday, the Dark Warriors of Calador still understood the relevance of the Titan Wars. They were aware of the weak points of their masters, the Titan Lords. The offspring of these warriors of yore still possess that ability to this day. I lit the green fire and watched them making pilgrimages to the land of their ancestors in search of their destiny. I'm here to help them remember their old strength. Now that the shadows have come over the land, we need them more than ever.
Can the knowledge of Calador help me?
Real treasures are still hidden. The Dark Warriors were wise. The ancient knowledge they collected has for the most part remained untouched in the ruins. If you can find these writings and bring them to me, I may be able to help you get your spirit back.
I've brought you ancient knowledge from Calador. Where should I start looking?
The demon hunter's old records refer to a grimoire, a text from a time when their culture still flourished. Its last known whereabouts is said to be an old castle ruin to the west of Iron Bay.
Castle ruin in the west. Find grimoire. Shouldn't be a problem.
Good. But be on your guard. The reports from the area are disconcerting. One of the Shadow Lords fled to the west after our last battle. I'm sure he's still there somewhere.
I'll bear that in mind. What can you tell me about the big ship down in the Iron Bay?
I think it's probably their last chance to leave the country when Calador falls. The Dark Warriors will stay anchored there until Calador is liberated. Unless someone goes to them and shows them how they could contribute with their frigate. But they will only listen to a demon hunter.
How can I help you?
We fought our last battle in the north. My dark warriors smoked out the skull caves, and the crystal portal was destroyed. But we suffered heavy losses. Many were killed, and many fled. They have not returned since then. They need help in finding their way back to the Citadel.
You can count on me. I'll take care of your warriors.
Thank you. As I said, we can use all the help we can get.
You destroyed a crystal portal. How?
I found the spell here in the Citadel. It's easy if you know how it's done. The spell makes the crystal resonate until it shatters into 1,000 shards. Come, I'll show you. I'll show you how to cast a magic spell. Pay close attention. And now, it's your turn.
I'll give it a go.
Very good. Now you should also be able to destroy a crystal portal.
Thanks. I look forward to smashing those animals straight back to the underworld. Can I be a demon hunter?
Yes. I can teach you the ancient magics of the Dark Warriors. When they are all gathered in the Citadel, we will renew the ancient covenant with a ceremonial rite. There, you may be accepted by the demon hunters.
I see. I want to become an even better warrior.
You wish to become stronger when confronting the shadows? I can teach you a few things that every warrior should know. However, I won't teach you any magic as long as you're not one of the demon hunters. The secret knowledge of the Dark Warriors is well protected. However, if you want to learn how to fight, you should speak to Henrik or Drake.
What can you teach me?
What would you like to know?
Так, зелье варенья, вынуть сверхдельных, понятно, алхимия, мастера ритуалов, дух 100, дух 20, 2000 золота. Так, ну у меня на это золотишко пока не хватит, поэтому давайте-ка мы попозже это все сделаем. Хорошо. Значит, я решил стать охотником на демонов. Для этого давайте мы посмотрим задание. Так, отчет для адмирала подождет. Так, большой корабль. Ну, это в процессе. С пиратами альянс я не хочу делать. Новые соратники. Так, древний договор. Охотники на демонов. Хорошо. Отметку мы поставили. Что за... Мне нужно в несколько мест пойти. Ё-моё. Ладно, ближайшие из них здесь. Так что побежали сюда. Так. Так, Дрейк может научить нас драться, да? Давайте посмотрим, сколько это будет стоить.
Family?
What?
Family. Your lineage. I need to know which house of demon hunters you belong to so I can add you to the list. Or didn't you follow the call of the Green Fires?
I'm not a demon hunter.
So, you have no leader, is that it? You could join us. We could use all the help we can get in these dark times. But if you're just here to sponge off us, you can piss off right away. We need real warriors for this war. I myself would like to go out and give the shadows a good kick in the nuts. But someone has to stay here and mind the shop.
So, you're waging war with the shadows here?
It's our destiny. Why do you think we lit the green fires? As a call. A call to the old dynasties of the demon hunters. We demon hunters have struggled to maintain the balance of this world since time immemorial. We've been lying low for so long, but now it's time for us to reveal ourselves.
What's your job here?
I look after the new recruits. I was here first, and I will be the last one standing. If that day ever comes.
What can you teach me?
What do you want to know?
Так, арбалеты, лекарь, создание заклинаний. Так, ну вот это неплохо. 250 золотых у меня есть, выносливость вроде бы тоже. Давайте изучим.
Show me how to survive longer in battle.
Okay.
Что это можно делать до бесконечности, что ли? Так, выносливость 30. Так, ну, у меня выносливость не 30 вроде бы. Я точно не помню. Ладно. Потом с этим разберемся. Так, хорошо. С тобой мы разобрались. К тебе мы за нужными нам умениями зайдем позже. А сейчас давайте двинем сюда. Так, кому из вас нужно помочь?
I have some bad news.
Don't tell me. The fishermen are also screwed.
Not that, but they had... Well, who do we have here? A new face on our island. Welcome to the lowest level of hell. It's the best place to be right now.
In a bad mood.
Don't you know that feeling? The whole world's going down the pan and you feel more alive than ever before. Sorry. Guess I've been here too long. Gallows humor's the only thing that helps with all the shit going on here.
Spoken like a great warrior! Or someone who thinks he's one.
Oh yeah? Well, you look like you've seen better days yourself.
Possibly, but no idea.
How's it going?
Disastrous. The shadows are advancing and people are dropping like flies. It's the perfect time to be a gravedigger, I'd say. There's plenty of that kind of work here.
Sounds like things are looking up.
Welcome to Calador, ruined city for the wretched, where misery lurks around every corner.
Can you teach me something?
Possibly.
Так, что ты меня научишь? Подкрадывание, взломщик. Так, проворность 10. Ну хорошо.
Show me how to sneak better.
Keep your head low. Hide behind things and don't step on any branches. Always watch where you're going. It's much more difficult to remain unseen. So it's best to move at night, when everyone's asleep. However, it's quieter at night, so people will hear you more easily.
Понятно. Так, выдирание зубов. А, вы можете вырывать зубы чудовищ, понятно. Собирать рога чудовищ. И в принципе все. Но тут пока мне ничего такого не надо, поэтому, братюнь, извини, но остальное я у тебя куплю попозже. Левый контрол, подкрадывание. Понятно все. Хорошо, я понял, что помочь нужно именно тебе, да?
Yeah, maybe I'll come.
Ну хорошо, зрители, подписчики, судя по времени уже достаточно на сегодня, поэтому следующую серию будем записывать уже позже. А на сегодня все. Всем пока-пока.